So you must sell yourself on your product and yourself first, all right? If you're not sold on your product or service, then the customer won't be either. Now, a great exercise on this, if you are stuck and you don't know how to actually sell yourself on your product or service, is to write down 10 reasons why your customers should buy your product and then revisit them every single day. Now, we are going to cover some examples specifically here for my main product to give you some examples that you can basically gather insight from so you can basically do this and apply this to your own business and whatever you're selling, right? One thing I do want to add, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in another lecture, is if you're not sold on your product or service, then you need to sell yourself on it before you start selling it. And key thing here is if you are not sold because you don't believe in your product or service, chances are you should probably think about selling something else. So you should be sold on your product and service and you should believe in it. But if you are a little bit wary of it or you're not fully sold, this is an exercise that can help you, right? So like I said, you want to write down 10 of those things, 10 of those reasons that customers should buy your product and what they're going to get out of it, right? And then revisit them every single day and remind yourself so you know when you're selling a customer, you're doing them a favor, not vice versa. So here are some examples from my main product, which is an online arbitrage course. It's an information product. So I'm constantly working to improve it and perfect it, even though it's already great. Literally day in and day out, I'm constantly watching it, taking hours out of my own day, watching it from the student perspective, trying to improve it for the current student experience. So it just little tweaks here and there, right? I'm always adding new websites. I'm always taking outdated things out. So I'm always improving it and perfecting the customer experience every single day. Huge thing why people should buy it, why customers should buy it, that most people aren't doing. So my customer service is second to none in the industry. I don't just respond to my students and the people that enroll in the course. I literally befriend them, right? I want to see them succeed. I genuinely care about my customers and students. As you can see, I literally just said that. And most people can make their money back from the purchase price within the first month if they take it seriously, right? Because while I can I can lead a horse to water essentially, they have to be the ones to drink it. If they're not serious about it, I can't give somebody, the work ethic. I can only give them the strategy. So while there are certainly people that come in and do very, very well, there are also, depending on, whatever you're selling, you're going to see both sides of this, right? And then obviously people in the middle. There are going to be people that hop in and do extremely well super quickly. But then there are also people that, are going to hop in and expect that I just have some magic pill that's going to, make them a millionaire, and it doesn't work that way, right? I'm going to give them the strategy, I'm going to give them the course and the direction, right? The blueprint, but they ultimately have to take the steps and take the action themselves. So key thing here, sell yourself on both yourself and your product or service first, because if you're not sold on your product or service, the customer certainly won't be.